Kool TV proudly presents Kentucky High School football as the Kool Hit Sports Network brings you coverage of the East Carter Raiders live from Grayson, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for Countdown to Kickoff and East Carter Raiders football live on Kool TV.
Welcome to Grayson, Kentucky on the campus of East Carter High School for this Friday, September 6th matchup as Boyd County has made their way on a short trip down I-64. Took the Grayson exit, took a left and another left and a right, and here right here at the football field. This is a big-time matchup for both teams. Both teams, the last game they lost, technically, Jeff, something in common by both these teams. The last game they lost was against Bell County. East Carter fell to Bell County and the nation's leading rusher last year in the regional title game in the Class 3A. Last week, Boyd County led for 99% of that game, but Bell County stormed back and got a big win down in Log Mountain. That's a tough place to play, But big-time matchup, big crowd on hand. I think it's important to note before we go any further, looking off to our right, it looks like the clouds are starting to tower. It's starting to darken up over here to our right, and storms are expected. So, of course, if we have any lightning or anything like that, we will go into a weather delay, and it's 30 minutes for every strike.
Yeah, we got to see that quite a bit last Saturday. If you were watching the West Virginia Mountaineers game, or if you were watching the Kentucky game or the Marshall game, all of those was interrupted by lightning, and Kentucky only got through three quarters.
Yeah. Now, if you watched us on our broadcast over the last 3 years, me and Jeff and his wife Rachel were here last year, and we didn't start a game till almost 9 o'clock because the lightning was shooting through the skies. So it's one of those things you just really hope that if it is going to happen, it goes through quick. And it's part of a cold front that's sweeping down from Alberta. So I expect it to be very cold afterwards after it rains, because it's going to rain. It's going to. So
yeah, it's going to get in right around my operating temperature right about that time of year.
The canopy high above us. The teams are continuing to warm up on the field. Coaches have already met at midfield. Officials are taking their place, and the band sits in the left corner of the end zone. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Núñez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Núñez, the best around.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beautyrest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
Back out here on the Cool Hit Sports Network, we're high atop Steve Womack Field on the campus of East Carter High School. I caught up with Coach Tim Champlin prior to tonight's matchup to see what he thought. Looking forward to playing a very good Boyd County team. Welcome to week 3, and we're out here at East Carter, as always, with Coach Tim Champlin. And Coach, 2-0, great start to the season. After a lot of question marks, you lost a lot of pieces defensively, lost a few pieces offensively, especially at the wide receiver position. Talk about how your team's developed over the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think where we are experienced at, those guys have really stepped up and led and allowed us to get better and lean on them so that we can get those other guys, bring them up to gain speed. Really think in the first game, we only had 4 pass attempts. We called six pass plays, but we only ran 26 varsity offensive snaps. But I thought in those 4 pass attempts we had, we looked really good. We were putting the ball in the right place. We were 3 for 4 with a touchdown, or 2 touchdowns. Well, 1 touchdown, another one got called at the 1. But so I think we're progressing in the right direction. We're leaning heavy on our run game, which everybody probably anticipated us doing with the big offensive line that we have, and Landon Yoke and Rylan Fowle at running back. But I think each week we're getting a little better at spreading the ball around and getting it out wide and doing some things defensively. I've been really proud of our guys. They've we have a mentality of a certain way how we're going to play defense here, and those guys stepped right in and took over and played with that same mentality. So they're doing a great job. Last week I thought we had a little setback offensively and defensively. So hopefully we can rebound from that tonight against a really, really good Boyd County team who's athletic and physical and going to spread us out and play in space, and we'll see how we handle it.
Talk about a good Boyd County team. That's what I was getting ready to say. Another really good team coming here to Grayson. And historically, over the past 3 or 4 years, you've got a really good record against those teams when they make a trip to Grayson. Talk about how you may want to shorten the game just a little bit as far as getting that run game going. Something that it came in the second half at Rowan County, but kind of struggled with it the first half there in Moorhead.
Yeah, we definitely want to get the run game going early. We want to shorten the game. I think our best defense is when our offense is on the field, and so we want to get the clock moving. We want it running. We want it rolling and taking time off the clock so that they don't have a ton of time when they have the ball. And so we're going to have to get our run game going early. They do a really good job, against Bell County. Man, they did a great job on the run defense. Didn't really give up huge plays against Bell County. Kept the ball in front of them. Made tackles, and so made Bell work for it. And so I look for no different out of them tonight. They're going to make us work for it. They're going to keep it in front of them. They're going to fly to the football. do all the things that good defenses do. And then offensively, man, they're going to spread it out. They're going to get it to their playmakers and let their guys go make plays in space. So defensively tonight, we've got to keep yards after catch down. We got to keep yards after contact down. If we can do those two things and keep, limit the deep ball, the big play, explosive play, I think we got a shot.
Coach Tim Champlin of the East Carter Raiders, we will talk to you after the game tonight, Coach.
Appreciate it, and as always, go Raiders.
That was Coach Tim Champlin prior to tonight's contest. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll take you to the field for the pregame ceremonies. Boyd County, East Carter in 13 minutes here on the Kool Sports Network.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mullen Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
And welcome back to the Joker Lawn Care sports table here.
Broadcast booth.
Yeah, broadcast booth. So make sure you check out Joker Lawn Care on their Facebook page or on their website. They do a fantastic job out there at Joker Lawn Care.
Looking at this matchup tonight, big boy football game. Boyd County's got a lot of weapons, and all starts with number 7, Rhett Holbrook. And then you throw in Castle, you throw in Hedrick, Gurman, Crawford, and Cole Hicks. This is a very powerful offense. Defense plays well. Could have very well be 2-0 coming in here. The game that was played between these two in Canonsburg 1 year ago was an instant classic as Gabe Roberts caught a touchdown pass in the left corner of the end zone to propel East Carter to one of its best seasons in school history. We'll get this one started when we come back here on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Welcome back to Grayson, Kentucky, the campus of East Carter High School. High atop Steve Womack Field at the Joker Lawn Care booth. Call or visit their website for all your lawn care and landscaping needs. That is Joker Lawn Care. Jeff, when schedules came out, when you looked at East Carter's schedule, when you looked at Boyd County's schedule, this is a game early in the season that kind of sets the tone for the rest of the season. I know a lot of people are still not in touch like they need to be, but East Carter is a good team. Boyd County is a good team. And it's just one of those things that both these coaches are kind of changing that narrative, and a big win tonight goes a long way doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, East Carter's come out of the gate pretty hot and everything, shut out Estill County in the first week. Had a pretty good game against Round County. I mean, could have been better, but come away with the W. And Boyd County coming off a big win over South Point and dropping the game last week. So it's one of those situations that, you hate to say it's a must win. But it's that time of year that things should start blending together and start pulling together as a team.
The Kentucky High School Athletic Association requires officials to enforce sportsmanship rules. High school athletics emphasize positive values. All parties have worked hard to create a sense of teamwork, responsibility, respect, and perspective. We remind you that officials expect good behavior and will quickly penalize misconduct. We encourage and appreciate your help. Let the competition reflect mutual respect among all participants and officials. Good luck tonight and have a good contest. With that being said, let's look at tonight's officials.
Tri-State Ophthalmology. They specialize in special eyes.
In all your eye care needs, that's Tri-State Ophthalmology. Referee is Brian Taylor, good friend of mine. Umpire, J.R. Wells. Linesman is Joe Billman. Lines judge is Aiden Johnson, and back judge is Derek Pennington. As both teams make their way onto the field, Boyd County over in the far, they got to walk a long way from the high school. East Carter kind of getting at the beginning of that funnel as it looks like the cheerleaders, maybe a JFL type of night, and what a beautiful night it is going to be. But I can't emphasize enough, we are going to have a weather delay at some point during the contest. We're not going to go off the air. We'll put up a graphic that'll say we're in a weather delay. We will, as long as they're going to play tonight, me, Jeff, and his wife will be here until 3 o'clock in the morning.
All right. I ain't got nowhere else to go tomorrow. So, James, don't call me out for a 10 a.m. Soccer game.
I used to say that, but I'm getting to the age now where the bed sounds awful good.
I tell you, but what's going to be a real big, if there is a weather delay coming in, like I said, it's going to be wet fields, and that is going to make a big difference when we come in and start taking a look at these running backs, and that is going to be huge out there. And let's take a quick look at the running back head-to-head. Well, really, it's not a running back. It's a quarterback running back.
Well, you have to throw Castle in there for Boyd County. Landon Yoke is one of the better running backs in the area. He's going to be a handful for Boyd County. The line of scrimmage is going to matter a lot. I said something about that in the show earlier last night that me and Sean shot was the weather conditions and field conditions are going to matter a whole lot. The reason why I say that is Boyd County is used to playing on turf. The first game they played on turf. The second game they went on turf. all their practices and scrimmages were on turf. You don't, and people act like that's not a big deal. It is when the field's wet.
Oh, absolutely. Incorrectly put up Dwaylon Dean's stats from last year on there. I do apologize for that, but we'll get it out there because obviously Landon Yoke is the man to be out there here tonight, and he'll be going against the quarterback there from Boyd County.
So both teams will meet at midfield.
We also remind the Kentucky High School Athletic Association requires officials to
Coach Evan Ferguson, both good friends of mine.
High school athletics
meet up there with Brian Taylor, who's also a good friend. It's good to see Brian back on the field.
Respect, responsibility, and perspective. We remind you that officials expect good behavior and will quickly penalize misconduct. We encourage and appreciate your help. Let this competition reflect mutual respect among
body
all
language here.
Officials.
Boyd County white head to toe with a red helmet, BC across the side. East Carter in a navy blue jersey with red and white stripes on the shoulders, white pants with navy blue stripes down the side, white numbers, and East Carter written across their chest. Big crowd on hand. I kind of wondered if there was going to be a big crowd because both the boys and girls soccer teams are out of town. Girls are down in Pigeon Forge, and the boys are somewhere. I can't remember where they're at, but both soccer teams who are a big part of the student section, big part of the crowd, unable to be here. Hopefully they're watching our broadcast, and they can root from wherever they're at for the East Carter Raiders. Still about 2:30 left in here in the pregame.
Yeah. And there's the correct stats up on the screen right now. We can see that Rhett Holbrook, actually the quarterback there for Boyd County, 19 rushing attempts, leads all Lions in rushing with 96 yards. He's got 1 touchdown. Landon Yoke, the beast, the man, the myth, the legend, 40 attempts so far in between 2 games. 271 yards and 3 touchdowns here on the season. So great start out there by both of these young men. And, they're fantastic.
7:27. So East Carter has won the toss, and they have elected to receive. Boyd County will be on defense first. East Carter will be on offense. East Carter will go right to left. Boyd County will go left to right. As Boyd County is taking the field over to our left, 1:50 here in the pregame.
Let's take a look at both these teams on how they've been so far this season as far as their overall stats. Of course, Boyd County, we mentioned 1-1 on the season. They got 475 yards passing on the year so far, 307 yards rushing. They're averaging out about 34.5 points on per game, and they're giving up 18 points per game as well.
East Carter just 157 yards passing, 548, 33 points per game, and 9 points average on defense. Here comes East Carter. About hostile environment, Jim. As far as high school, there's 3 really tough places to play in the area. Putnam Stadium, down at Russell, and historically, right here at East Carter. Because if you look across the area, the last time Ashland played on this field, they lost. The last time Russell played on this field, they lost. The last time West Carter, the last time Boyd County, you name it, the last time teams have played on this field, they went home losers.
This is where the perfect seasons come to die, but that's not on the case today, hopefully.
Boyd County and Evan Ferguson, he has changed the narrative there in Canonsburg. He has a team that he thinks not only can compete for the district, but maybe a regional title. Unfortunately, when you play in 4A, you play until you play Boyle or Corbin.
Right.
And I know that sounds terrible to say, but it's true. There is nobody in Eastern Kentucky going to beat them 2 teams.
Yeah, it's one of those that they probably should be bumped up to a 5A at least or something.
They're actually a 3A school and they play up.
Yeah, so
it's even worse.
Yeah, well, you can imagine that they would be.
They should have to play in 3A versus Cal.
Just have maybe have a 3A, 4A final when you get on there between Cal and one of those 2 teams that's out there as well.
Big crowd on hand. East Carter goes back in the receiving position. Rylan Fowl back to receive this one, only man deep. Looks like Hall and a couple other. Beeson, and I don't have another number over there. Let's see, that is number 22, Garrett Blue. Boyd County will kick this off to begin week number 3. What a game it was last year in Boyd County. Both teams exchanged punches. East Carter with the knockout punch with about 50 seconds left in the game as Johnson found Gabe Roberts in the left corner of the end zone to propel East Carter to a win in Canonsburg and one of their best seasons in history.
And don't forget, it is now 7:30, and with the Android watch, it's 86 degrees thanks to Dyer's.
Way out of bounds. And East Carter will have good field position for drive number 1.
Yeah, flag on the play for kick out of bounds on there. Your time and temperature brought to you by Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore here in Grayson, Kentucky.
Furniture, bedding, appliances, that's what you'll find at Dyer's Big Sandy. Go see Kerry Dyer down there. That guy will work with you. That's one of the best guys I've ever met here in Grayson.
And don't forget that kickoff was brought to you by the YMCA there in Ashland, Kentucky. Great place to be at.
I love the Ashland YMCA. It'll be 1st and 10 for East Carter. Johnson will be in the gun. He's got Landon Yoke to his right, a receiver to his left and his right. A tight end lined up in the backfield. One-on-one coverage out there with Ryland Fowl. First snap of the game. Boyd County stacking the box. 8 guys in the box. Fakes the handoff. It's a slant over the middle, and it's caught up across the 40 to about the 41, 42-yard line. Good first play for East Carter, and that's Hall.
That's a good read there by the quarterback on there as well.
That was Preston Wall.
Yeah, good read on the quarterback there. As you said, they saw that they were stacking up the box. They were waiting for that run by Yoke, and ended up coming up and ended up with a nice little cross pattern on there.
Again, tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his right, and he's got 2 receivers to his right. On this 2nd and 4. Handoff goes to Yoke, sweeping off to his left. He puts his foot in the ground, goes across the 45. A first down for East Carter. Brought to you by Papa John's of Grayson and Flatwood. Globally known, and locally known, that is Papa John's of Grayson and Flatwood.
Yeah, love some Papa John's on there.
Can't be, well, Papa John's is good stuff, though. First and 10, East Carter.
As the wind definitely starting to pick up just a little bit.
If you were here, the clouds to our right, it's very black and blue and then they're rising. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his right, 2 receivers to his right. Handoff goes to Yoke and kind of stumbles a little bit. He's still got room. It goes into Boyd County territory down to the 47-yard line. Boyd County was waiting for the ball to come to them, Jeff.
Yeah, and that's one thing that you can't do. You got to start pursuing right off the bat against Yoke there.
So far, East Carter's winning the line of scrimmage. That's something that hurt Boyd County in the game last year, and it's not like they didn't got the numbers. Boyd County's got 8 guys in the box, 1 high safety. They're in a cover 3 look.
Yeah, and that may
excuse me. They're in a cover 0.
Yeah, and that's probably something that they're wondering whose man it is.
Well, I mean, it's got to be somebody's. They got a 4-man front with an over defense. Fakes the handoff, throws to the tight end, who's got another first down inside the line 40 to the 39. Is number 42, Wyland Ruffin.
That's another Papa John's first down there.
Of course, Mr. Ruffin, one of the big bruisers on this team. Talk about a tough kid. East Carter right down the field on this Boyd County defense. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Raiders. They'll start this on the Boyd County 39. Johnson's in the gun, Yoke to his left. He's got Hall and Wall out here to the left on a stack formation. Now he's going to flip it over. Handoff goes to Yoke, puts his foot in the ground. And good job by that Boyd County defense. They're going to get him in the backfield. He may lose a half a yard.
Yoke on the carry.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
Short loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 11.
Clock's rolling. 10 minutes here in the first quarter. But I'll tell you what, the first lightning strike, it's 30 minutes every strike we see.
Right.
As soon as the players are off the field, 30 minutes. And it could be the 29 minutes. We haven't seen one in lightning. You got to wait a whole another 30 minutes.
Yeah, 29:59.
Yeah, technically, yes. Johnson's in the gun, Yoke to his right. He's got an eligible receiver in the backfield and split wideouts to his left and right. Johnson fakes the handoff, slant across the middle of the Hall. He's got it inside the county 35 to the 32-yard line. The gain is 7. I'll bring up 3rd and 3. Just what the doctor ordered here for Coach Tim Chamberlain, East Carter Raiders.
32-yard line.
You didn't have to score this drive, Jeff, but 3 and out would have hurt you bad.
Oh, absolutely. And it's one of those situations that good and well that Boyd County came out. We're seeing it on the defensive line right now, that they're coming out ready to play that run.
Yeah, absolutely. And they've done a good job on certain plays against the run. But East Carter still find their way down the field. 3rd and short for East Carter. Johnson hands it off straight up the middle to Yoke. He driving inside the 30. It's going to be close. It looks like another Raider first down, and it will be. Brought to you by Papa John's of Grayson and Flatwoods.
Raider.
Locally known, and I need to look that up.
Brought to you.
What is it?
Globally known.
Globally known, locally
owned.
Locally owned. Yeah, we know the guy that owns Papa John's. I don't know how he puts up with Cole Brim. He deserves an accomplishment, a lifetime achievement award just for that. And obviously, we were kidding. I love Cole Bremer. One of the nicest guys I've ever met. Johnson's in the gun. It's a jet sweep to foul. Foul sweeping off the right. He's in trouble. Breaks a tackle. He's still fighting, and he's going to lose a couple yards. Good job by foul. That looked like a 7-yard loss at the beginning. Good read by those Boyd County linebackers, able to get upfield and stuff that play. East Carter very successful over the last 2 years on that jet sweep with foul. That one just looked like it was out of sync, Jeff.
Yeah, he got there, and you could tell that
he was just waiting on the ball.
Yeah, he was looking for his blockers and everything, and they weren't appearing where he thought they were supposed to be at.
So bring up 2nd and 12 for East Carter. They have it on the Boyd County 29-yard line. Opening drive, 7:56 first quarter. Johnson's in the gun. A receiver to his left and his right with Yoke in the backfield. Dropping to throw, slant across the middle again. This one off the fingertips of Hall. And it's incomplete. Maybe just let him just a little too far there, Jeff.
Yeah, quick little slant. Tried to just dump it over to him real fast, hoping that they can kind of catch the defense off just a little bit off guard. And like I said, it was just a fast kind of bang right there, just right off the top of the fingertips.
Interesting tactic for Boyd County here, and I kind of thought they would do this. East Carter doesn't have the big physical receivers they had last year with Gabe Roberts and Mikey Hall. So Boyd County said, you know what, we're going to stack the box, and you can throw on us if you want to. They're daring East Carter to throw. East Carter's hitting them with slants, but eventually that playbook's going to have to open up a little bit. Johnson rolls off to his right, looks to throw. He's got a man inside the 20, but it's not going to be anywhere close to the first down.
Complete, number 28.
See where they mark it at. Actually, it'll be pretty close. It'll be right at the 19.
Looks like about
a gain of 11. It was 3rd and 12, so it'll be 4th and about
2. It looks like
1.5, 2. This is where you needed a Potter, that big tight end that East Carter had last year. Man, what an impact he made! Super under the radar. I'd hand it to Landon Yoke, and if I can't get 2 yards, I don't deserve it. And we're going to get timeout. Coach Tim Champlin, and he ain't happy with somebody over on that sideline.
We have a Casey's Lane.
This will be a timeout, East Carter. We'll keep it right here. Of course, with the ball at the 19-yard line, we want to thank Brent Roark Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Brent Roark.
I was going to say, it's one of those situations, too, that he may want to see what the defense was coming out and what kind of setup they were setting up in. Like I said, they've been kind of out there, shoving everybody in the box.
He wasn't doing that. He was ripping someone's tail over there on the sideline because they weren't in the game when they were supposed to. No, that wasn't. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
that wasn't the case. No, and I think it's interesting to note, Jeff. East Carter's not going to try any extra points. I don't think. With both soccer teams being out of town, they don't have a kicker.
Yeah.
So you have to go for 2, which.
Well, and that negates any kind of field goal right here as well.
Yeah, you're not East Carter. If they drive the field down 2, it's a touchdown or nothing. Unless they put, with the conditions it's going to be towards the end of this game, you're not going to have to worry about it. 4th and 2 for East Carter. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke in the backfield. Handoff goes to Yoke straight up the middle. Makes a man miss. He's loose, and he'll walk in. Touchdown, East Carter.
Touchdown!
It's almost like the seas parted there for Landon Yoke. What a drive by this offensive line.
Now let's take a look at that again here on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. As you said, it started out right in the shotgun, just kind of sitting back on there.
I think me and you could have ran through that one.
They parted the Red Sea through there.
As soon as the linebacker missed, it was over. You're not, and tackling Landon Yoke one-on-one's tough anyways. So, like we said, here goes East Carter. They're going to try for 2. Same formation. I bet it's the same play. Same formation, same play. Handoff goes to Yoke. Spins, and he's in. Well, still waiting on a signal. Come on, ref.
Yep, there it is.
I'm 55 yards away, and I saw it. I don't know why we had to wait that long. Either way, it's 8-0. East Carter. We'll be back on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back out here on the Kool Sports Network, 8-0, East Carter leads. It looks like they got Cooper out there kicking. Like I said, the soccer teams are out of town, so I would say this kid can probably kick the ball pretty well. He's only like 6'7", 300. He's 6'6" at least, and probably 250 pounds.
Yeah, back here on the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table, and we just seen some fine running there by Yoke, and we're going to see the big man see how much of a boot he can put in on this.
For all your lawn care and landscaping needs, see the good folks at Joker Lawn Care. This one booted straight down the middle. A dangerous kick. Takes a bunch of bounces and finally fielded by Boyd County at their own 15-yard line. Straight at the middle, he's loose, and this may be a county touchdown. It will be. That's number 2. We get a late flag. This is going to be on Boyd County, a boneheaded play. Way back behind the play. It was easy touchdown. You can't let stuff like that happen. A huge mistake for Boyd County at the 50-yard line when their ball carrier was going into the end zone.
Now let's see if we can see any of that here on the Grayson Sporting Goods.
They're going to call it after the play, which I think is probably the right call. So it's going to be a touchdown for Boyd County.
Touchdown stands. There is a personal foul called against Boyd County.
I think that's the right call. The flag came out, and Coach Tim Champlin's going to argue it. I'm not sure that he crossed the goal line before the flag came out. So this will be enforced on the kickoff, which is interesting, Jeff, because you already kick off on the 35-yard line. Now you're going to take it back to the 20. East Carter may start this drive at the 50-yard line.
Very true.
You cannot let things like that happen. That's the stuff that's plagued Boyd County over the last 2 seasons is bonehead mistakes like that.
Of course, that kickoff, once again, brought to you by the YMCA there of Ashland, Kentucky. Great place to be at.
Oh, fabulous place to be at. I love the Ashland Y. So it happened right in front of us. I'm trying to get a, let's see, that was, I'm not sure who the flag was against. Water bucket, they're going for 2. Holbrook looks to throw in the back of the end zone. It's caught, and we're tied at 8.
That was an interesting formation there. All of the line was all on the left-hand side.
Water bucket.
The water bucket. We can take a look here again on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. You had the center, you had the one of the backs there, and you had the quarterback there. And usually, a lot of times, a lot of teams will go ahead and bring in the offensive line to go ahead and
see the thing about the water bucket is if you don't honor it, that's what'll happen just like that. Okay.
Right.
Either way, I think that Boyd County will probably be going for 2 the rest of the night, unless East Carter just doesn't score anymore. So, what a start to the game, Jeff. Catch your breath. We're tied at 8. Boyd County hasn't even ran an offensive snap yet. Technically, they should be kicking this ball off from the 25-yard line. And with Ryland foul back to receive this, you can't afford to kick this one out of bounds now. You got to kick to him. If you kick it out of bounds, it'll be at the 50.
Yeah, because the first kickoff that he did have was out of bounds. I think it was right around the 25?
Yeah, it was. There was no mistake about it. It was deliberate. I mean, it was out of bounds by 15 yards, and I don't blame him. So with Hall and foul back to receive kicks. This one's booted in the air, and it's going to be fielded by Ryland Fowl at his own 30. Heads off to his right, straight up the middle, breaks a tackle, gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line. I just got an update, Jeff. Greenup is in a lightning delay.
46-yard line.
Well, I knew if you watch the WSAZ news, they said that most of it was going to be right around going from Mason County and kind of angled upwards. That's the first wave that's coming through.
Just got an update, Jeff. Ashland leads Harvest Prep 7-0. 7:34 left in the first quarter. I said something about this show. I'm sick and tired of hearing about how good Ohio teams are. If they're so good, how come all of our teams usually beat them? If they're so good. I'm tired of hearing about it. Didn't Boyd County drag South Point up and down the field for 4 straight quarters?
Yep.
Okay. 1st and 10 for East Carter. For the 2nd straight year, by the way. Yoke in the backfield. Quinn Whitehouse. Handoff goes to Yoke straight up the middle. Good job by that front seven for Boyd County. So Yoke may get a yard. No, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll bring up 2nd and 10. Of course, tonight's contest is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see the good folks at Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And good big shout out to Grayson Sporting Goods. Listen, it doesn't matter what school you support. I've seen Letterman jackets there from Racing, from Boyd County, from Russell, East and West Carter. If you want a true hometown feel to a sporting goods store, it's the Grayson Sporting Goods.
Yeah, and I got to give them a shout out too. Where I work at East Carter Middle School, they made us a whole bunch of shirts.
Handoff goes to Yoke, looking for a hole, and just going to kind of put his foot in the ground and get what he can. And that's only a yard. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Good job again by that Boyd County front seven. Different vibe to this drive, Jeff.
Yeah, last time they came out passing, right off in the first play. Here they went.
Russell leads 7-0.
Russell 7-0 against South Point.
Against South Point.
We'll get that updated here as well. And you can take a look at what scores we do have on the bottom ticker there. So make sure you check that out as we go through. We try to get that updated as soon as we get scores.
Big third down here, Jeff. 3rd and 9. Twin wideouts to Johnson's right with Yoke in the backfield. A passing situation. Rolls off to his right. Throws, and the pass just a little too far out of Wall's reach, and it'll be a punting situation for East Carter. Interesting here. Now, this is a big point of the game right here. East Carter didn't have to punt at all against Estill County, really. They punted one time, but the punter that they used is not there. Alan Cooper is back to receive this punt, to kick it. And back deep to receive for Boyd County is number 23. Looks like that is Caden Butler. Fields the snap. And kicks it. It's a low line drive. Takes an East Carter bounce inside the Lion 30. They're going to let it keep going. And it's going to die at the 26-yard line. So Boyd County will start their first drive of the night with 5:14 left in the first quarter with the game tied at 8.
Yeah, first official drive as they took it to the house there on their initial opening kickoff to tie things up here at 8 apiece. But so we're going to see what really their offense comes out with now.
Well, they run an offense that they can run wishbone. They can run a spread. You just never really know. They got a big physical offensive line. They've got weapons on the edges. They got speed, and they got a great quarterback, too. It's a loaded offense. The defense for East Carter will be tested here. 8-8, 5:14 here in the first quarter. Holbrook's in the gun. And throw out to the right and caught up across the 30 to maybe the 33, 34-yard line. And that was Cole Hicks, and we get a whistle.
Might have been, I think there might be a flag on the play. It looked like he did a quick little underhand
scoop.
It
was a face mask over there on the sideline, so it looked like maybe a face mask. Yep. Inadvertent face mask. It'll be a first down for Boyd County.
We'll take a look at that on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
I saw a face mask. So
I think just as he was coming down with it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing about high school is not every face mask is a 15-yarder like it is in the pros and college still. You have those inadvertent 5-yarders. So 1st and 10 for Boyd County. Holbrook's in the gun. He's got trips out to his right and a receiver to his left. That is Cole Hicks. Dropping the throw. Swings it out in the flat to the running back, and he's hit really hard by foul. Keeps his feet, spins back in the middle of the field. What a play by the running back. That was Hedrick. That's the best 4-yard gain you'll see anywhere in the state tonight.
Yeah, most people would probably say don't stand on the track when the train's coming through, but that time he took the train and kept on moving there.
Rylan Fowl, bless his heart, he came and was going to lower the boom, but that boom's only got about 150 pounds to it.
Yep. He gave him everything he had.
He did. He absolutely did. He almost got him down. Split back formation. Holbrook drops off to his right, throws, and it is caught. This will go into Boyd County. It goes into East Carter territory, or they're going to mark it right at the 50. It'll be a Lion first down as he found Cole Hicks again.
Unfortunately, that happened right in front of the tent.
No, excuse me. That wasn't Cole Hicks.
Happened right in front of the tent where we're kind of blocked out at.
Yes. That was Caleb Kelly. So Holbrook in the gun. Hedrick to his left. He's got trips to his left, one receiver to his right. Now, running back swings out to the right. Makes a man miss. The ball is finally secured. It'll be a short gain, though, of 2. It looked like the ball almost went all the way to his knee before he was able to actually get control of that thing.
Just a little float pass that he put it out there.
And swing pass to the right, or to Holbrook's left. And you're requiring wide receivers to get good blocks there. East Carter did a really good job of kind of shedding those blocks and making the receiver cut back in the middle of the field and was able to get a short gain there. Boyd County, and that's one of those things, they're going to try to spread the field to open up those running lanes. So it'll be a 2nd and 8. Holbrook in the gun. Hedrick in the backfield. It's a screen pass out to the left, and that is Cole Hicks over on the far sideline. He'll get maybe 3 or 4. It'll bring up 3rd and medium.
Brings up 3rd down.
Jeff, I'm hoping that this just kind of splits us here. I'm hoping. I haven't really seen the radar in a minute. I need to look at it. Oh, no, it's not going to split us.
Hopefully it's just light rain, but I know there's a lot of red right in there.
Yeah, that's going to hit us really hard probably, bud, honestly. So we'll play while we can. Holbrook's in the gun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. A man comes in motion. Holbrook rolls off to his left. It's a designed run. He's got a lot of room inside the 40. He hits the sideline. 25-20, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the East Carter 23-yard line.
Did some fancy dancing right there across or down the sideline. We'll take a look at that again on the Grayson Sporting
Well, when he got outside, there was nobody there for East Carter.
Yeah, you can take a look at it right here, just running it right out of the gun. Gets it right there. He's got a wall of blockers coming through, and then once he turned that corner there was nobody there. Just did that little fancy move, but just stepped on that white line and was pushed out of bounds.
East Carter's going to have to do a better job of setting the edge there. Their linebackers were kind of on their heels until Holbrook was all the way at the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10, Boyd County. Doubles. 2 receivers to his left and right. Handoff goes. No, it's a read option. Holbrook's going to keep this one. What a play. And they're going to get a flag way back behind the line of scrimmage. This is going to be at least a hold, if not a cut. But a dandy play there as Holbrook threw it behind him. You're allowed to do that. And just an RPO. And I thought Holbrook was going to keep it the whole time, but it's going to cost them. You're going to get these penalties sometimes on these type of plays behind the line of scrimmage because the offensive line, when they're blocking, they don't know if it's a run or a pass. So this is going to hurt them here.
Yeah, it looks like a
illegal man downfield.
Yep. And eligible receiver, lost it down.
Well, Holbrook acted like he was going to run it, and Ferguson's not going to like it, but it's the right call. If Holbrook acted like he was going to run it, he kind of tucked that ball in, and at the last second sweeped it out to Cole Hicks, and his linemen were all the way downfield. You're only allowed to get 2 yards downfield on a pass play, regardless.
Yeah, you can't be Billy Bob and just, pretend that you're just wandering around downfield not knowing what you're doing.
I don't know if they're going to call this an illegal pass downfield or past the line of scrimmage. It was really close. I'm not sure. We didn't get a signal. Either way.
He sweeped in behind his back.
1st and 12 for Boyd County. Holbrook throwing to a wide open receiver in the back of the end zone.
Pass complete.
Still waiting on a call.
Boyd County.
Touchdown, Boyd County.
We'll take a look at that again here on the instant replay here.
Boy, somebody got lost over there for East Carter. Man, oh man! If you're a corner and you're going to play the flat, you have to make sure the safety behind you knows it. That was just a go route. That was a passing league touchdown. That was easy.
Yeah, just straight down the way. You can take a look there. Was nobody around 6 yards out right there.
That's because the flat was occupied by the corner. The safety has to do a better job of knowing that. Extra point is up, and it is good. So with 2:09 left here in the first quarter, Boyd County leads East Carter 15-8. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back out here on the Kool Aid Sports Network, Boyd County set to kick this one off after scoring their second touchdown in the first quarter. Of course, the first one was a kickoff return. Ball placed right at the 40-yard line. It's been a very long first quarter, Jeff Irwin. Here's the kick. It's a pooch kick. It's going to go off to the left, fielded by Foul. Foul heads up the near sideline, breaks a tackle, goes across the 30 to the 32-yard line. That's where East Carter will start their third drive this afternoon. East Carter, first drive went right down the field, made Boyd County's defense look like they weren't on the field. The second time they took the field, the front seven for Boyd County took over the game. So we'll see what Tim Champlin has to. He's going to have to open this playbook up just a little bit. You're going to have to take some shots downfield because if you don't, they're just going to continue to put 8 in the box. And it looks like that's what they're doing again. 4-man front. Now, technically, might as well say a 5-man front for Boyd County here. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke out to his right. Handoff goes to Yoke. He'll get a very tough 2 or 3 yards. Ball will be placed at the East Carter 35.
And that one penalty we did see earlier, I looked up the officials. It was an illegal forward pass.
Illegal forward, and I don't think it was. Though. I thought that it was a backward pass, but it must have been where he passed the line of scrimmage. I don't know. The rules are different in different levels of football. So lightning delay at Russell. Lightning delays across the area. Johnson's in the gun. Trips out to his right. Johnson's in the gun. Handoff goes to Yoke. Yoke breaks the tackle, puts his foot in the ground. Good play by Boyd County's linebackers, but not after Yoke gets 3 or 4 more to bring up third and short.
40-yard line brings up third down.
So, Jeff, we might be the only game playing right now. I'd say there's a lot of people watching us in weather delays. It's okay. We will join you here shortly because we can see it coming from our right. And the wind says it's coming.
Definitely a wind coming from west to east on there.
Big third down here for East Carter. I think if you're East Carter, you can afford to run this football here. And with the way the play clock should operate, you probably will have at least a minute break to think about it. 3rd and 3 for East Carter. Johnson's in the gun. Hands off to Yoke. Yoke straight up the middle. He's not going to have to think about much. He'll have the first down across the Raider 45 to the 46. A first and 10 for East Carter brought to you by Papa John's, locally owned, globally known. That's Papa John's of Grayson and Blackwoods. Big time first down there for East Carter, Jeff. But you give Boyd County the ball right back, man, and you could be 22-8 real quick. Johnson's in the gun. Handoff. No. Fakes the handoff to Yoke. That's got to be pass interference, and it is. 2 flags come flying. Boyd County fans ain't happy about it, but we have a better view than everybody. Just tried that RPO, man, and the slant across the middle. I don't think it was a bad play by Boyd County's corner, but it was pass interference. And I think a pass interference in high school is only a 10-yard penalty.
Now we'll take a look at it again here on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
No, they're going to mark off 15. I guess it's just whatever they decided each week. I'm not saying this crew, but we have been here before and seen pass interference penalties only go 10 yards.
Yep.
Absolutely we have. And I remember distinctly, I was like, I don't think that's 15. It just depends on who wants to follow the rules and who don't. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke in the backfield with him. He's got 2 wideouts to his left. No, excuse me, that's Foul in the backfield. Foul takes the handoff, lowers his shoulder. I'll tell you what, Foul ain't afraid to lower that shoulder. He'll get 3 or 4, and that'll end quarter number 1. East Carter will have a 2nd and 5 when we come back to start quarter number 2. 15-8, Boyd County leads. We'll be back on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
U.S. 5 children die every day of cancer in the U.S. And only 4% of National Cancer Institute budget is devoted to patriotic cancer. The Fight Like Dax Foundation was founded in loving memory of Daxton Kyle McDavid, who was diagnosed with a brain tumor at 10 months old in 2018. His family's goal is to honor Dax and help other children and their families while battling this awful disease. The foundation helps families with financial needs, gift cards, care packages, and other expenses while going through treatments. They deliver Halloween baskets to Nationwide Children's Hospital, stockings and Christmas trees to those who spend holidays in the hospital. They also deliver care packages to children in the tri-state who are in current treatment. Tonight, we are set up raising awareness and funding to support some local families who are currently going through treatments. We have bracelet making to go in care packages. You can create a Get Well Soon card for care packages, and many other fun little things for the kids to do and get involved. We are also taking up donations tonight for one of our own. Amelia is the 10-year-old daughter of Larissa Baker from Grayson, Kentucky. She was recently diagnosed with a rare brain tumor called DIPG. If you would like to donate to Amelia and her family, you can do that tonight, or she has a GoFundMe set up. And we are also selling Amelia Strong t-shirts, and all proceeds will go directly to her and her family. Join us in honoring local pediatric cancer families as they take the field and release balloons to support the fighters, honor the taken, and admire the survivors.
Back out here on the Joker Lawn Care booth. Call or visit their website for all your lawn care and landscaping needs. Jeff, there's a shelf cloud right above our head. It looks like a scene from the movie
Independence Day.
I was gonna say Independence Day. We're too we showed our age there, do we?
Not Independence Day 2.
Ashland now leads Harvest Prep 10-0. Man, those Ohio teams are really good. They're so good they can't score, Jeff.
Get the update on here.
No, I'm obviously kidding. I know Harvest Prep's a good team, but I'm tired of the hate and the shade that teams like Boyd County and East Carter and these other teams get for not being superior teams. I would take these two teams besides Ironton and Wheelersburg over any of those other ones. Second and 7 of short 6 for East Carter. Johnson to the gun. Yoke in the backfield. A bunch set. Now Hall's in motion. Little jet sweep off to the left. Hall trying to extend this play, and he's ran down by one of the Boyd County linebackers way back behind the line of scrimmage. Hall still looking for that third gear. He put it in second gear, couldn't reach third gear. And Boyd County's linebacker ran him down for a couple yard loss. It's going to rig up a third long for East Carter here. If you get back to the line of scrimmage there, it changes the narrative on what you call here. But with the play going for a negative of 2, then you really have to change the way you have to call this play. So, 3rd and 9. They got Mr. Alan Cooper in the backfield. So, Johnson's in the gun. Receiver to his left and his right. Handoff goes to Yoka. He's in big trouble. Way back in the backfield. He's going to lose several yards. And now, if you're East Carter, you got to punt.
Yeah, not a situation they want to be in right now.
Yeah, somebody definitely missed a block there. And they'll go back on film and look at that one. You get 2 or 3 there, then you might consider going for it on 4th down. Losing 3 or 4, you got to punt here. Make Boyd County drive the field. 10:48 left here in the first half. Boyd County will receive the second half kick. I think that's important to note with East Carter punting. Cooper back in punt formation. That's a bad snap. He needs to just get rid of it. Kicks it away. It's not a bad punt. Sailing off to the left. It'll go inside. Well, the official don't know where the ball went. And they're just going to put it at the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. East Carter will begin.
It didn't even look like anyways.
I think he was going after the ball, and it's like, oh, no, I don't go where the ball's at.
I didn't know what he was doing at all. So either way, it'll be 1st and 10, Boyd County. It looked like a good punt at first, but it hit off the left side of Cooper's foot. Not fault of his of all. It was not the best snap. Kind of took 3 or 4 bounces on the field before it even reached Cooper. Here comes that powerful Boyd County offense, and it looks like the officials want, talking with Evan Ferguson over the far sideline. Holbrook's in the gun. He's got 2 receivers to his left and his right. Handoff goes straight up the middle. Good first down play for Boyd County up across their own 35 to the 36 or 37-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pick up about of 8 on that play.
Yep. Oh, we got an update. 16-0. Betsy Lane over Fairview at the beginning of the 2nd quarter.
16-0 over Fairview right now in the 2nd quarter.
Those clouds are wicked over there. 2nd and short for Boyd County. Snap is fumbled, and Holbrook just has to fall on it. It's going to be a big loss of about 6 or 7. It was a bad snap. Holbrook had to look behind him, and it took him a second to find the ball, and kind of just had to go down on him. And there was lightning over to our right, so they're gonna be in a delay right here in just a second. In college, they have a device that all officials have on them, and it picks up lightning within an 8-mile radius.
Right.
I didn't know that until Kentucky's game was delayed for 6.5 days. 3rd and long for Boyd County. Holbrook dropping to throw. He's going to throw this one deep down the near sideline, and it's going to be over the head of Cole Hicks. Incomplete. And this should bring up a punting situation for Boyd County. I like the play call, though. You're kind of 90% of the time, defenses will sit in that cover 2 hard flat or man on a 4th and medium, 4th and short, or 3rd medium, 3rd and short. So with this, he just put Cole Hicks on a go here on the near side and said, hey, go beat your man one-on-one, hoping that they would still be in cover 2 hard flat. They weren't. They were in man, and East Carter did a really good job of covering that. It's a fake punt. They're going to throw it, and he's wide open. It's a 1st and 10, Boyd County, inside the Raider 40-yard line to the 39.
Let's take a look at that again on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
Oh, boy. Coach Tim Champlin, that is not going to be – that's not going to go over well in film. He's not going to be happy about that one.
Yeah, because
what a throw by Holbrook, though.
Yeah, there he goes. He launches it down.
Yeah, man, right on the money. So 1st and 10, Boyd County. Big play in this game. Holbrook's in the gun. Handoff. Goes straight up the middle. And still rumbling. He'll get down to the 36, and that's it. That was Hedger.
Down to the 36-yard line. He got the 2nd down and 7.
It's almost a 3-headed monster back there with Castle and Hedrick and Holbrook, man. This is a good team. Just really haven't been able to put together a full game yet. Maybe they will tonight. Holbrook
maybe.
Dropping to throw. Throws to Cole Hicks wide open inside the Raider 30. Tries to split the defenders, and he will, and get down to the Raider 26-yard line with 8:22 left here in the first half.
1st down.
Maybe a complete game, depending on the weather.
Yeah. Well, right now, Boyd County is doing what they want to do. They're completing the short passes, and then when East Carter creeps up in the box, they hit him over the head. And East Carter, as of right now, 0 pass rush on Boyd County. I think that's important to note. Rhett Holbrook's sitting in a clean pocket thus far tonight. That'll have to change if East Carter's going to win.
Yeah, you got to put a little bit of pressure on him, but if you put pressure on him, he takes on off.
Trips out to the right, handoff, and there's Mr. Cooper. Handoff went to Castle, straight up the middle, and Cooper kind of wrapped him up. And
Number 12, Brody Castle.
He's so much bigger than all the other players on the field that it looks awkward when he tackles them, but that's only because he's about 1.5 feet taller than everybody, so he just kind of falls on him.
He just wraps him up and tries to bring him down gently.
So we're high atop the press box. I think that's important to know. We are the only people on top of the press box besides the Boyd County coaches are here to our left. We can see the lightning out to our right. Holbrook on a design run, heading off to his right, looking to get to the sideline, and a really good play there by Holbrook, diving to get what he can, which will be about 6 or 7 yards. It'll bring up a 3rd and medium for Boyd County here. see where they mark this ball.
Ball spotted on the 21-yard
It'll
line.
be at the 21. It'll bring up
Big
third
down.
and 5 for Boyd County. Big third down here. And listen, it's 4-down territory. Boyd County ain't going to line up and kick a field goal. They ain't going to punt the ball, obviously. They may hand this ball off and go for it on 4th down, or they may hit one of those little small comeback routes over here to Hicks.
And just seeing some lightning out to our left.
Handoff straight up the middle. They're not going to have to worry about it. 1st and 10 and more inside the Raider 15, down to the 10.
Work on carry down to the 10-yard line. 1st down.
East Carter's defensive ends got way upfield on a halfback dive. You can't do that. You're allowing the gaps to become wide open. You've got to hold your ground there. Something that a young team that Coach Tim Champlin he has replaced 9 of 11 defensive starters. It's something they'll go back on film. They're going to get things fixed. This is a really good learning experience for East Carter, Jeff. 1st and 10, 1st and goal, I believe they're going to call it for Boyd County. Pistol ace is what the formation is. And handoff goes straight up the middle, driving down to about the 6 or 7 yard line. Going to mark him down at the 7.
Carry.
Be 2nd and goal for Boyd County.
Brings up 2nd and
6:40 left in this first half. 15-8. Boyd County and East Carter threw haymakers to begin the game, and thus far, since then, it's been Boyd County's kind of taking control of this game. A touchdown here goes a long way because you kind of force the hands of East Carter the score before the half, Jeff, because Boyd County's going to get the ball back to begin the second half, too.
Yeah, because
Holbrook's in the gun. Castle out in the backfield with him. Fakes the handoff, and this pass, it's going to sail over the head of number 5.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of bounds. He was wide open. It was RPO. It's another one of those heavy sets. They call it an ace, and some people do, some people don't. 2 tight ends and just 2 wide receivers split out. So this feels like a quarterback design run here for Mr. Holbrook, if I do say so myself, on his 3rd and goal from the 7. Scoreboard said 6. It's between the 6 and 7. It's close. Holbrook, split backs. Handoff, straight up the middle. And he trips and falls. What a play there by Landon Yoke. All the way back at the 9-yard line. And it'll bring up 4th and goal. You cannot allow a score here for Boyd County.
No.
I just don't see Coach Ferguson kicking the field goal here. I know that guy too well. I would not do that. I would make East Carter drive the ball 90 yards to tie this game for the half before I kick the field goal right here.
Well, I mean, you're technically already up. You're up by 1 full score.
It's almost like a free possession. That's what it feels like because even if they don't. So here they go. They're going to run it. Holbrook may try to get the Raiders to jump off sides here. In the gun, and timeout, Coach Ferguson. We'll keep it right here on this 4th and goal play. Yeah, Jeff, as you said, there was a lightning back over to our right. Let's see if we can get some scores here during this timeout break. Like I said, 10-0. 10-6 now, Harvest Prep and Ashland. People asking, where's the Raceland game being shown? Well, that's not being shown because they don't play. Harlan County leads Whitley County 7-0. Bath County and Rowan County have yet to kick off. They're about to kick off right now. Russell leads 7-0 over South Point. Johnson Central leads 7-0 over Belfry. Prestonsburg 7-6 over Paintsville. So it looks like most of the mountain games are going and not having much problem, but everybody else is in a lightning delay. So it'll be a tough. It looks like Ashland was up 10-0, and Harvest Prep returned the ball 78 yards to set up a touchdown for. And now we just got another update. Harvest Prep now leads 12-10 over Ashland.
Wow.
And then Ashland will be all right. So 4th and goal from the 9-yard line. Rhett Holbrook's in the gun. He's got Castle to his right. 2 wideouts to his left, 1 to his right. Cole Hicks is and he's got him. He's in trouble. There's a hold back here. And finally, he just shovels it back to Castle. Castle looking for room. He's not going to get it.
After Not
Coach
short.
Tim Champlin
Turnover
not
on
happy
down.
really with those
Back,
officials.
fourth
Not with
down, stop.
And that defensive stop there brought to you by Guardian Roofing.
Guardian Roofing, yes. And I've seen their work. They do good work, Jeff. Listen, here at the Cool Hit Sports Network, we don't just put ads on our broadcast of products that stink. We do it with quality companies and quality people. Any ad that you see run on our broadcast, any live read that you hear me read, is quality.
It's one that we would call.
And that's one that we would call, absolutely, Jeff. 1st and 10 for East Carter. Ball is on their own 8-yard line with 5:13 left here in the first half. Johnson's in the gun. Falls to the ball. Shovel a buck sweep out to the left. Landon Yoke lowers his shoulder, breaks a tackle, breaks another one. He's loose. Breaking Boyd County tackles all the way out to the 25-yard line. Maybe the 26. 1st and 10 East Carter, brought to you by Papa John's of Grayson and Flatwoods. Locally known and locally owned, globally known.
Brought to you by Grayson Sanitation.
Yeah, we keep everything local here, keep it in the United States.
Well,
keep it in Kentucky.
I say that, but I have an iPhone in my hand.
Well, our ownership of our Papa John's.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Johnson's in the gun. He's got a receiver out to his right. Handoff goes to Yoke. Yoke kind of just splits the double team. There's nowhere to go. He might lose a couple of yards. This ball's going to go, well, let's see where they mark it at. They're going to mark it back up behind the 25 to the 24-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 11 for East Carter. Maybe 2nd and 12. Yeah. And it looked like Yoke was fatigued there. He really just tiptoed a little bit after that big run, and then Coach Tim Champlin's going to give him a breather, and I believe Ryland Fowle is going to be in the backfield there. Wall is split out to Johnson's right, and Hall out to his left. Ryland Fowle in the backfield with Cooper. It's going to be a buck sweep out to the left. He's in trouble, breaks a tackle, tries to break another one. There's nothing there. Man, somebody missed a block out there to the left. There's too many Lions in the backfield for
Ross on the play, brings up 3rd down and long.
anything for Ryland Fowle, man. He really just had nowhere to go. So now if you're East Carter, somehow you've got to pick up this 1st down because you don't have your punt game not been great tonight. Your special teams has been terrible. You've already given up a touchdown. You don't want to give Boyd County the ball back after that big goal line stand, or not goal line, but, red zone stand. And with 3:33 left, if East Carter don't get this, if I'm in Bergson, I call timeout.
Yeah, absolutely, because you want to make sure that you have 2 possessions. You're going to have this one and then the one right after it.
Johnson's in the gun, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, on the run, throws, and 2 receivers in the vicinity, but the ball is going to trickle out of bounds, incomplete, and bring up 4th and 11. So 4th and 14 for East Carter in a punting situation. You got to get a better snap here.
Yeah, and now he doesn't have to call timeout.
No, and that's just
because he'll have this drive right here, and then he'll have the first drive of the second half.
Well, even if they would have caught it, East Carter would have had a punt anyway, because those routes were not enough to get the 1st down. They were just across the 30. They need to get to the 36 to. Here comes a punt. It's just not going to. This is a bad punt. The ball is straight up in the air. And it touched the Boyd County player. But it's going to be covered by the Lions. Man, the wind really just grabbed that one. The special teams have killed East Carter tonight. Killed them. This will go down as a 6-yard punt. Ball was placed at. Ball's at the 34, and it was at the 28. So 6-yard punt, Jeff. You might as well just went for it.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Surely they've got somebody else over there that can kick the ball. 3 minutes left. Boyd County, great starting field position. Handoff goes off to Castle. Makes a couple of man miss. And it's going to be taken down at the 31-yard line. And it's not anybody's fault. It's just, you're asking a guy who's never punted in a real game to go out and punt in a big game.
2nd down and 8.
And they probably haven't had a lot of time doing it. And I tell you what, we're about to pause this game as the winds are now going about 25, 30 miles an hour. And that wind really got that punt, too. Yeah, we're going to have to. It's coming. That's for sure. Looking over there on the sideline.
The leaves.
Looks like confetti. That's what it looks like. It looks like confetti. Handoff. Fakes the handoff. Holbrook. He's looking deep down the middle. He's got a man open in the end zone. Overthrew him. That was Hicks. Right down the middle of the field, a post route. No, excuse me. That was not Hicks. That was Crawford. I thought it was number 4 is number 1. Crawford was wide open in the back of the end zone on that post route. I'll tell you what, if the wind picks up any more, it's going to take off these canopies. People are starting to take cover down here below us. They know what's coming. Yeah, here we go. Wow.
Batten down the hatches.
Yeah, and we're very close to pausing this game. They're trying to get it to halftime. I understand what they're trying to do with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here on this 3rd and 8. Holbrook's in the gun. Throw over to Hicks. Hicks inside the 30, 25, splits the tackles. It gets inside the Raider 20 to the 16-yard line. It'll be a first down for Boyd County. Clock will stop at 2:01. As I'm trying to hold stuff down on the table while we're trying to figure out what's happening. We're trying to make sure our canopy and our equipment don't go flying.
Make sure Rachel don't fly away here.
Oh, man, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's going to go if we don't. If we don't hold it down, it's going to go. First and 10, Boyd County. Handoff goes straight up the middle. And still driving. This ball's going to be marked inside or right at the 10-yard line. So it'll be a gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2 with 1:27 left here in the first half. Clock continues to roll. I'm literally holding down this canopy. If this canopy goes, we're in big trouble.
Spencer will end up back in Ashland.
Anyone with YFL, please report.
A minute 9 left. They're trying to make it to half. If they get to half, then we're going to be at half for a while. Yeah. Holbrook in the gun. Handoff. Goes off to the right. He's got a lot of room. Cuts up, and then we got a flag. It's going to be a touchdown, Boyd County, momentarily, but they're going to bring it back. It was a hold. Whoa.
The holding call against Boyd County.
When I say the wind gusts are about 45 to 50 miles, you can't see it on your screen. But we had a wind gust momentarily that was about 45 miles an hour with Jeff Irwin.
And that is going to be holding against the Lions.
Yeah, big time holding call there. 54 seconds left. Boyd County still has 2 timeouts left. It is a spot foul. So apparently the spot, it was 2nd and 2, so it had to happen a yard in the backfield. So it's going to bring it back to 2nd and 11. And we're going to get a timeout, East Carter.
We have a Cases Lane timeout.
Right here.
Taken by East Carter.
Or actually, it looked like he did. Was he signaling toward Boyd County?
No, it's timeout, East Carter.
Oh, there he goes.
So all the other areas that I could see are in delays right now. Betsy Lane leads Fairview 24-0. Well, and just like that, the hype is over for Fairview. The 1 week I pick them and they get just throttled. I knew better than that. I was jumping on the train, Jeff. I love when Fairview wins, man, and it just is not. They're going in the right direction, just not there yet. But 2nd and 11 for Boyd County. East Carter in kind of a must-stop situation. You're down already. Boyd County gets the ball to begin the second half with 54 seconds left here in the first, with weather at our front doors. Holbrook drops the throw, looking to throw, pump fakes, now rolls off to his right. He's got a lot of room over there, cuts it up, breaks a tackle, gets back in the middle field, breaks another tackle, breaks another, and may have a first down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be close. Clock continues to run. And they're going to say he was short. 34 seconds, 33 seconds. Clock continues to run. It'll bring up 3rd and short for Boyd County. Do you just hand this one off? What do you do here, Jeff?
I say,
25 seconds.
Yeah, I wouldn't pass it.
I would pass it. I would, for sure.
Well, with the wind, I mean, you never know when you're going to catch one of those gusts.
You're not going to throw it far enough for the wind to really matter. And this is going to be a false start. That's going to kill Boyd County. It's 2 or 3 Lions were heading upfield before the ball was even snapped.
It looked like one of those CFL plays, the Canadian Football
Yeah,
League.
they're already in motion, or arena football.
Well, no, the Canadian football does it too.
Yeah.
They'll throw like 4 or 5 people in motion going, full run, full sprint.
That's a joke. That's awful quality of football is what it is.
Well, and you can't beat a place that has a center field.
Timeout, Boyd County is, I'm telling you, the Lightning is getting closer and closer. I cannot believe we've made it this far.
Boyd County.
And I know that you can't see the Lightning on the field. I know you can't. Because if we can barely see it in our we're what do you think, Jeff? Probably 20 feet off the ground. Maybe higher, maybe 30.
I'd say 25, 30.
Yeah. So when we if we do go to a weather delay, which it's highly probable, you'll see a graphic on your screen that says we're currently in a weather delay, but me and Jeff and Rachel will be here until they conclude this game.
And we appreciate your prayers during that time period.
Yeah, we're going to try our best to kind of cover up our equipment. And the way that the field sets up here at East Carter, the storms come in from our right. So they'll go right to left. So the way that we sit up here is our equipment is on the right. So there's literally nothing blocking the wind from getting up here and just taking everything off. I appreciate you holding the canopy. Yeah, hold the canopy with all you got. As we've got a couple of students here at East Carter High School doing the filming for the football team. Hold on to the canopy. Maybe I need to hold on to it too. Third down, Holbrook straight up the middle, and he's going to be stopped. Timeout, Coach Ferguson with 8 seconds left.
That's going to be their last timeout.
Listen.
Brings up 4th down.
This right here.
Timeout taken by Boyd County.
This next play may define the outcome of the game. It's one of those things where if you let East Carter come back and win this game, you're going to be killing yourself because you had the ball inside the 10-yard line, first down. Twice in the first half and got nothing. You don't have to score here. Well, I guess technically, yeah, you got to because you ain't got no timeouts. The clock would stop with a first down, but with 8 seconds left, you wouldn't have enough time to line everybody up and you
couldn't run the clock play.
Well, the thing about it is, no, you couldn't because they're laying the chains down, so they're actually not setting the chains. As soon as the ball's set, the clock will run.
Right.
So you don't have as much time as you normally would when the chains would move. So this is the last play of the first half right here. It's a touchdown or nothing here. Unless you throw it out of bounds. Well, no. If you throw it out of bounds, turnover on downs. Yeah. This is the last play, in my opinion.
It's like you got to get it. You got to get it into the end zone right here if you're Boyd County.
Yeah, and look for if maybe Mr. Cooper over on that right end to turn up here just a little bit. Kind of been quiet thus far. 5 wideouts, a throw over to the right, and it's incomplete. And we're going to get a flag.
Flag on the play.
We'll have to look at that on our Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay.
Yep, got it right here. While they're discussing it here.
I always like to go back and look at the replays before I either agree or disagree. So it's just one of the things.
Should have had it here. Let's take a look and
see.
see.
Because the thing about it is, in high school, you're allowed to face guard. So we didn't have it there.
Yeah, just a second shy on it, but they were really close on it.
Well, I'm so far away that I'll just, if they call pass interference, that's pass interference. So I'm not going to disagree with it because I didn't see it. So this for sure will be the last play with 3 seconds remaining. It was a really good throw out there by Holbrook. Like we're in an episode of Twister right now. Timeout, Coach Tim Champlin. Coach Tim Champlin ain't happy with this officiating. Man, I'm telling you, this wind is awful up here.
Yeah, originally when I seen the flag come out, I thought it might have been after the play, maybe like some taunting or something.
No. The thing about it is you're allowed to face guard in high school. Because in a lot of coaches, defensive coordinators across the area, a lot of coaches across the state actually coach their corners to watch the eyes, not the ball. In college or the NFL, you're not allowed to face guard. It'll be an automatic flag no matter what. So if they called it, it probably was over there because they don't want to call that, man. It's just one of them things. Either way, it doesn't matter because it doesn't count as a touchdown. The ball basically just moved, 2 yards up? That's it. It didn't move very much. The ball sits on the Raiders' 6-yard line. So there's no excuses. If Boyd County scores here, they earned it. If East Carter stops them here, they earned it. That's the way I look at it, yes.
Yeah, taking a look right now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 delays in our area that has been reported to the gatekeeper over at Kool TV, and you'll see that. There was a bunch of lighting right there, and they're going
to run this one play, and they're going to get him off the field. Yeah, that one shot through the sky almost like something you'd see on a horror movie. Last play for Boyd County. Holbrook's in the gun. Looking to throw. He steps up. He's looking off to his left. Throws to the back of the end zone, way over the head of everybody.
Last ball is incomplete.
Man, that was just a mesh concept, but he had Kool Hicks coming from the left to the right, wide open. If he sits in the pocket, he hits Hicks easy. We've reached halftime, 15-8. Boyd County leads over East Carter. We'll be back on the Kool Hits Sports Network.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
Back out here on Kool TV, as we said that it was going to be a weather delay at some point. Well, that point is now. They've kind of reached the decision that they're going to extend the halftime to 30 minutes, and we don't really want to bring up all the scores around the area and give you stats of the first half and keys and stuff until we get clarification that we're going to play. We don't want to bring you back and keep you on the edge, and so we will go into our weather delay graphic. We will still be live, so we're not going anywhere. We will finish this game when they resume. We'll come back 15 minutes before, but every time a lightning strike is seen,
like right now,
another 30 minutes. So we're right now, as of now, we're at least 30 minutes from starting the second half. So we will take a break, and we'll keep you updated here on the Kool Hits Sports Network. Back out here on Kool TV under a monsoon/hurricane on top of East Carter's press box, Steve Womack Field. We are going to end our stream right now due to safety concerns. We're on top of the press box with heavy lightning, a lot of rain and wind. We're going to get our equipment to a safer place, or us in a safer place. If they resume the game, we will bring it back to you guys. But as of now, it does not look like that. Well, okay, so we're going to get out of here, and we'll provide updates as they come.
Thank you for watching another East Carter Raiders football broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of East Carter Raiders football has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.